kicking outside. Because look at this, I can have my hands right in the right spot here, and if I release the club early and kind of stall out this way, that's where the hosel can get exposed as well. The top of the swing would be to not have the trail hip move any closer to the ball than it was when it reached its deepest point in the backswing. So watch that. Lead hip comes back and matches it into the slot. Lead hip gets further behind it through impact. This hip's never going this way.
The most fun that we're having with our job, next to standing on the range at a major championship with our players, is the Porzak Golf Complete Game Clinic. We have two of the most unbelievable locations here in the Southwest and the Northeast. We start off here in San Diego at the Grand Del Mar, one of the best practice facilities in all of California. We have the Fairmont for accommodations.
But I'll tell you what, one of my personal favorites, North Stonington, Connecticut, the Lake of Isles Golf Course, one of the most beautiful and best public courses in the country, right next to the Foxwoods Resort Casino, which is the second largest casino in the country. Incredible facility, incredible place, and really some incredible stuff coming out of there.
You guys, the Porzak Golf Complete Game Clinic covers every aspect of the game. There is not one part of the golf game that's not talked about. We cover everything. So listen, we invite you to join us. Contact us for dates at info@porzakgolf.com. We can't wait to see you.
All right, guys, welcome back to our Porzak Golf question and answer, and we've got a viral video here, I think. All right.
A viral video is coming for sure.
Kluman1, bro, you have the ultimate you have to do the ultimate anti-shank video. Do you know how many golfers you would be helping? Too many.
Yep,
Is that true, guys?
Yeah, so listen,
Let's find
there's
out.
just no worse shot in golf than a shank, right? No worse shot. It's embarrassing, it feels terrible, and the result is just devastating. I'm here to help you understand that there's really two reasons why this happens, okay? Here's the big thing. Early extension is the reason why shanks happen most of the time. Okay, there's two parts. An early release does cause it, as we see sometimes, but also early extension. Now let's explain what early extension is. The ideal way to rotate from the top of the swing would be to not have the trail hip move any closer to the ball than it was when it reached its deepest point in the backswing. So watch that. Lead hip comes back and matches it into the slot. Lead hip gets further behind it through impact. This hip's never going this way. Now, when this hip moves towards the golf ball, that's what stands the body up, and that's what pushes the hands out, and then it exposes the hosel of the golf club. So, almost everybody improves when we get the chair or the bag stand up against their butt and help them understand how to really rotate without letting their trail hip move towards the golf. I have the bag stand here, okay? Now, ideally, what you need to understand about the way we rotate is we turn to the top. My right cheek is the only one touching the bag stand now. In transition, my right one doesn't come off of it, but my left one comes back and matches it. Through impact, the only thing getting my right cheek off that bag stand is my left one turning further back behind the right one, rather than the right one moving forward, okay? So taking some 3/4 swings and really feeling that left cheek push the bag stand backwards, really great drill. That's something that definitely needs to be worked on, okay? Now, there's multiple drills we can use for that. You know, the one big Band-Aid drill is you put something on the outside right here, and of course, that forces you to start getting the club a little bit closer and in. That's the one you put out there the day of. If you're on the morning of the range and all of a sudden you're teeing off in 20 minutes and you're shanking every shot, yeah, put something right there. That'll help you. That'll get the hands in closer. That'll get the club more this way, get you more towards the center of the face. But the real fix is getting something up against your behind here so that when you rotate back into it, look at this. The only thing pushing my right hip off is my left hip getting deeper behind and not it actually coming forward, okay? That's incredibly important to understand. Now, there are some people who actually get down in a pretty decent spot coming down and they just release the club, and early release gets the club going outside the golf ball. So feeling the hip of the grip, feeling that maintaining spine angle and driving the handle through, that prevents the club head from kicking outside. Because look at this, I can have my hands right in the right spot here, and if I release the club early and kind of stall out this way, that's where the hosel can get exposed as well. But we can really if we can defeat early extension, we can defeat the shanks. But if you've watched anything we put out there, early extension often isn't the flaw. It's the athletic response to the flaw that happens sooner. People who set up and have their toes this way, too close to the ball, and have their hip joint behind their ankle have nowhere to go but stand up to create space for themselves, okay? That's a big thing. You want to create fixed points to play golf underneath you and not around you, so your setup definitely is a big part of that. The next thing about that is disconnection. Disconnection, right? When a player is disconnected and their arms pass their body center, the club gets behind them, they're going to do three things in an attempt to allow their club and hands to catch up. They're going to stall out, stand up, and back up,
And then unfortunately what happens is the club flips past them in an attempt to get the hands and club caught back up with the body. So a lot of times disconnection, will lead to that early extension. So, follow our videos, work on making sure that your body and hands are connected, and then really watch the way I rotate. Here, I'm going to rotate without ever letting my hips get closer to the golf ball. Okay, and you can see I finish in posture there. There's just no movement this way with my lower body. Anything going that way closes the space between you and the golf ball. It's going to expose that hosel. We want to get rid of that. But listen, Mike and I have had an absolute blast answering all of your questions. Nothing's more fun than making our channel more inclusive and catering it specifically to you. So we're going to continue to do this. Please let us know if you like it. Yep. Please let us know if you want to work with us via FaceTime, in person, or come to us at the Poor Zach Golf Complete Game Clinic that we have here in San Diego, one every single month for the rest of the year. We also have the one October 8th and 9th and 9th and 10th in North Stonington, Connecticut. Yep. That's an absolute blast. And listen, guys, we're here for you. We want to keep making this channel about you and helping your golf games. We love nothing more than to do so. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us for anything you need.
At Poor Zach Golf, we take a lot of pride in having developed some of the best and most consistent golf swings on the planet. We do this through simplicity. Our Full Swing Masterclass will take you on a step-by-step, easy-to-understand process on how to get your golf swing better than ever. Join the many before you who've utilized our Full Swing Masterclass to take their games to the next level and beyond.